Good morning. It's Monday morning. I have a cup of coffee. You have a cup of coffee, I'm assuming. Let's have a Monday morning cup of coffee together. Clink. This right here, well, first let's have a sip and I'll tell you about the cup. Chavalia, I think. I think this is new. I think this is new Chavalia we have in the house. This cup right here, Beth got this coffee cup in the gift shop of St. Thomas Medical Center in December of 1993 when I had fallen off a bicycle and ruptured my spleen and was in the hospital getting Demerol every 2 hours because they cut this insulting gaping hole in my abdomen and took my spleen out. And in order to do that, they had to take out my intestines and lay them aside for a second. And I didn't know until then, because I probably had no need of knowing, it wasn't relevant to me, but when you touch the intestines at all with your hands, they stop working for about a week. I think it's a union thing. I'm not sure why, but you're sitting there in the hospital after they take your spleen out and your intestines are just not working. So you can't really eat anything. They're just feeding you glucose through a needle in your arm, and every couple of hours they give you some Demerol through that same needle, and then it doesn't matter that you're not eating. It doesn't matter that your intestines are off the clock. Demerol solves everything. I understood after a week in the hospital at St. Thomas. I knew what Elvis was on about. I totally got it. And so this is my little reminder of the Demerol stage of my life. Beth and her coffee cup that she got at St. Thomas. That was almost 20 years ago. 20 years now almost that I've gone without a spleen. Haven't missed it much, except that I have to have the flu shot every year. I have to have pneumonia vaccines because the spleen is a blood filter. The spleen is a blood filter, and the flu can kill me. Pneumonia can kill me, so I got to be careful of that stuff. And so that's a whole lot of drivel about nothing important to start off the cup of coffee. For those of you who are still watching, let's get to the performance dates coming up this week. Friday night in Grand Rapids, Michigan, I am playing a fundraiser house concert at the Ken Lauderman House in Grand Rapids. If you want to come and need details, come to my Facebook page. There will be publicity about it there. And if you want to get in touch with me directly, message me at Facebook or on Twitter. Tommy at TommyWomack.com is down right now. I'm having problems with my website just right now. We're getting them worked on, and that's all I know to tell you about that is just to message me at Facebook right now. That's what you should do, or Twitter. Friday night, also in Grand Rapids, as long as I'm up there, I'm going to play a public gig. At the Tip Top in Grand Rapids with Jason Eller opening up. Should be a fun time. That's Saturday night. And then I'll leave Grand Rapids in the morning. Next Sunday, I'm going to be at the Bill and Kimberly Staggs House Concert Series just outside of Indianapolis, Indiana. They live in a bedroom community that I think is called Noblesville, but it might be called Throat Warbler Mangrove. I'm not really sure. It's near Indianapolis. Bill and Kimberly Staggs. The same drill. Look me up on Facebook. I can get you there. And then I'll be home for a couple of days, and then I go off to Parkersburg, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania, and I'll have a wing ding. It's going to be quite a few gigs by my standards for the next couple of weeks, and then we'll have a little downtime again. I'm finishing up the fundraiser songs. I know you're asking, what? You're still working on those? Yes, still working on them. It's become a monkey on my back. It's like the government cheese reissue was just, it was one of those things where I just worked on it and then put it off and put it off and then worked on it and put it off and put it off. And that's what these fundraiser songs have been. They're good songs. I'm getting them out. I got 4 finished this weekend. So it won't be long till they're all done, but I'm hoping that the people who just got these most recent 4 like them, and I'll be glad when they're all done and in the can and I can move on with my life. I hope you have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful week. I hope if you're anywhere near Grand Rapids, Michigan or Indianapolis, Indiana, you will come to see me this weekend, next weekend, and don't let the bastards get you down. And if you can get some Demerol legally once, I can't say I advise against it, legally once. Of course, that would probably involve you getting, injured or something. But I think they gave me some Demerol when I had my colonoscopy. And that's just a tube up your booty right there. You can do that. Get yourself a colonoscopy. Call the doctor right after we have a sip together. God bless you. Bye.